Is it time to buy or sell Palantir stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Palantir. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 19th of March, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 25th of February, 2025, our system has identified Palantir as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -3.44. Now let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced a decline of 1.98%. This equates to an average daily loss of -0.12% since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock currently rests in the lower range of a very broad and robust rising trend in the short term, which typically presents an excellent buying opportunity. However, if the lower trend floor at $78.64 is breached, it may initially signal a slower pace of increase and could serve as an early warning of a potential trend reversal. The existing 3-month trend suggests a possible change of approximately 16.65% over the coming 3 months, with a potential return ranging between 6.54% and 78.03%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of 176.41%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance might vary from 131.57% to 322.83% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the anticipated future price between $199.38 and $364.06. Our latest daily update for Palantir includes the headline, Green Day on Wednesday for Palantir. The Palantir stock price gained 2.63% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 19th of March, 2025, rising from $83.89 to $86.10. During this trading day, the stock fluctuated 6.19%, with a day low at $82.86 and a day high of $87.99. The price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days, but is still down by 4.47% for this period. Volume decreased on the last day by 4 million shares, with a total of 89 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $7.67 billion. It is important to consider that falling volume on rising prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning about potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $125.41, while the lowest price was $20.33. Currently, the price is 31.35%, or $39.31, below the 52-week high of $125.41, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Palantir Technologies, trading under the symbol PLTR, has recently garnered significant attention amid a challenging market environment. The stock has faced a notable decline, dropping over 30% from its 52-week high, reflecting broader market trends that have particularly affected technology stocks. This downturn has prompted discussions among investors about whether this represents a buying opportunity or a riskier venture. Short interest in Palantir has spiked, indicating that many investors are betting against the stock, which could lead to increased volatility in the near term. In contrast, recent trading sessions showed a slight recovery for PLTR, as some investors perceive the current price as a bargain, despite the stock's high valuation relative to its fundamentals. Additionally, insider selling has raised eyebrows as management offloads shares at a time when they are perceived to be overvalued. Such actions can generate negative sentiment and further pressure the stock price. Overall, while Palantir has seen substantial growth over the past year, up about 264%, the recent decline and market corrections suggest a cautious outlook. In the short term, volatility is likely, driven by market sentiment and trader speculation. Long-term prospects may still hinge on the company's ability to capitalize on its competitive advantages in artificial intelligence and technology innovation, but investors must navigate this uncertainty with care. The following signals have been identified for Palantir. Today, there are mixed signals regarding the stock. The Palantir stock presents a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is above the short-term average, this creates an overall negative forecast for the stock. If the stock gains further, it will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $94.42. Conversely, if it declines, support will be found from the short-term average at $83.56. A breakout through the long-term average would trigger another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average would reinforce the sell signal, intensifying the overall negative outlook. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Tuesday, February 18, 2025, and to date, the stock has fallen by 30.91%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Interestingly, volume decreased during the last trading day despite an increase in prices, creating a divergence between volume and price that may serve as an early warning. Therefore, it is advisable to monitor the stock closely. Here are some additional signals you might find intriguing. Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots suggest a sell signal from 22 days ago. Bollinger indicates a buy signal from 48 days ago. The short-term moving average shows a buy signal from 7 days ago. The long-term moving average indicates a sell signal from 18 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 14 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average indicates a sell signal from 19 days ago. The long-term moving average shows a buy signal from 199 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 187 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Palantir. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $80.55 and $78.98. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, since if this is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this case, Palantir finds support just below today's level at $80.55. If this is broken, then the next support from accumulated volume will be at $78.98 and $76.38. This stock may experience significant movement during the day, indicating volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is considered to be high risk. During the last day, the stock moved $5.13 between its high and low, or 6.19%. Over the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 5.96%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Palantir, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important measure compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. This remarkably high PE ratio indicates that the stock might be overvalued. However, it is not unusual for technology companies or those with significant market potential to exhibit such elevated ratios. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 5th of May, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 13 cents. It is important to monitor these figures as they can have a substantial effect on stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Palantir. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Palantir is at $90.68. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Palantir encounters its first support level at $80.55. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Palantir from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were conducted by Cohen Stephen Andrew, who bought and sold 6,250,000 shares or options in the company. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 41.843. In total, Insiders purchased 4,301,820 shares and sold 10,508,548 shares in the last 100 trades. We currently hold a negative evaluation for this stock, and there is no stop loss set in place. Is Palantir stock a good buy? Palantir exhibits several negative indicators, leading us to believe that it will likely perform weakly in the coming days or weeks. Consequently, we maintain a negative outlook on this stock. After assessing the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 20th of March, we anticipate Palantir will open lower by 450 thousandths and begin trading at $85.65. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment decisions should not solely rely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please leave a comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.